Hey, Desiree here with Soulpath Astrology and take two with the video. I recorded the whole thing and then went and listened to it, and the audio was like completely fucked. So I guess the universe wanted me to do take two. So here we are. Because of that, though, I am going to have to be super quick on this one because my little one here is desperate to get out and go for a walk. I was cleaning this morning, hence this whole thing. So she needs to get out. So this is going to be quick. I know there is just so much Aries energy going on right now. It's sort of wild. And there is also some astrology that supports a whole lot more beauty and peace. So while there is a heck of a lot of Mars energy that could be potentially creating conflict, if it's channeled correctly, it could also really just be like that jet fuel you've been looking for to actually start making some massive moves in your life and really begin to start cultivating a solid foundation upon which you can build the more beautiful world that your heart is longing for. I was coming home today from work and I was driving through the parkade and I was just like, oh, I'm sad. I miss. And then I stopped. I'm like, I don't miss anything like past tense, but I do have this longing in my heart for something I've never had. I don't even know what it is, but the longing is in there. So I wanted to bring it forward into this video because maybe you have something similar. Is there something moving around in your body? Is there an emotional experience that you're kind of tempted to identify as nostalgia or missing or sadness or grief, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually simply an awareness of an absence of something new that has yet to be born. So there's like a longing for something new. And this really ties into the Astros this week about moving forward and about having like so April 8th, Mars sextiles Uranus. And so tomorrow. So this is like Uranus is out of the box thinking, it's technology, it's like alien, new, different, never seen before, that kind of like outside of what we already understand. And Mars sextiling it, a sextile is a positive, easy aspect. What is getting your Martian doing energy? What wants you to start applying your considerable capacity to focus, to intention, to speak about, to bring into, to take actionable steps? Mars likes actionable steps. It doesn't want to just think about things. It doesn't want to just talk about things. It wants to do the damn thing. So, what doing steps can you take that are maybe like wildly unconventional, that would be way outside of the version of you used to be? Because whatever it is that you want to build, whatever that longing is, requires a version of you that doesn't exist yet. So there's this like, that's that Uranus future, like, oh, what version of me would be the one that's building that thing? What version of me would be the one shaking hands and making connections and taking visible, tangible steps towards building what my heart knows is possible, what it's most longing for, what it dreams of? On the ninth, Mars moves into Aries. This can be very combustible, very like, but it's its homeland. Mars loves being in Aries. It's so powerful there. It's Aries ruling planet. So noticing that it's important to not go off half cocked, that maybe tempers might be a little, fuses might be a bit short or words might be a little bit more like cutting or whatever, but you can channel that towards passion. What are you passionate about? What do you really want to show up for? Like, it's time to really just stop pussyfooting around about it and get into it. Like, what do you want? What do you want to pour yourself into? What do you want to devote yourself to? What lights you up? What feels bone deep, marrow deep, DNA deep good to you? 13th, Mars conjuncts Neptune. Neptune's the dreamer, Mars is the doer, right? I mean, how much more clear do you need to be about making your dreams come true, taking tangible, real action? Like, just fucking do it. Okay. And if you want some help with this, we can do a deep dive reading. We can do some brainstorming. We can see what it is. It's like, help you get more clarity around what that maybe ephemeral dream is. Maybe you're not quite sure what it is. And in speaking about it and bouncing ideas off, having a container to explore it in, it might coalesce into something more solid, tangible, and easier to like grasp. Okay. And that same day, Venus sextiles Jupiter. And this is like, oh, when Venus and Jupiter chatted up, it's always so beautiful. A sextile is a very smooth, warm kind of connection between the two. And so that's the fertile soil that your doing Mars, masculine, penetrative action energy that's in dreamy Neptune is in this fertile soil of Venus and Jupiter together, having this conversation, not in Jupiter, but with Jupiter in a sextile with each other. Like, oh, this is just so fruitful. This is like soil that is so loamy and rich and dark and just like ready to have your most beautiful dreams, seeds of those planted in, and it's just going to flourish so quickly. Okay, so that's that. Quick little meditation. We're just going to do a quick 3 breath one, you guys. I want to invite you into your body, noticing your breath, recognizing that you are taking up space in this room. I invite you to have your exhale be longer than your inhale. One more deep breath in. Letting everything soften, shoulders drop, eyes relax. Coming home to your body in this space and this time. When you're ready, open your eyes and let us pick the cards. Very exciting, very exciting. Here we go. Okay, card 1, card 2, card 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is your selection. This is what you got for card 1, the Hanged Man. This has to do with making worthy sacrifices. This is pausing. This is seeing things from a different perspective. If this was your card, there's an opportunity here for you, an invitation to slow down, to look at the problem or conflict or thing that maybe feels is like hung up, and take that opportunity to invite more beauty into it. Maybe there's a way to be more effective. Maybe there's an invitation to find a different approach that's more fun. This is sometimes about, what's that word? Delaying your gratification. Maybe there's something inviting you to slow your roll and to like weigh and measure if you want, like, what's your big plan? Is there something that maybe you have to forego so that you can roll it into investing into a bigger, longer term plan? So take that into consideration. The hangman is relaxed. Like it's inviting you into pause. Like the energy right now is frenetic. This Aries energy is very high octane. Hanged man is like, don't forget to come home. Don't forget beauty matters. Align before you take action, which leads us into the card number 2. If this was what you picked, this is your selection right here. It is the Knight of Swords. See how he's like whoosh, like, oh, he's just going off half cocked. The Knight of Swords is inviting you into the same thing. It's like, okay, slow down, check in. This is about alignment. Instead of sourcing your okayness or your definition of how you showed up in a situation or if you did a good job or whatever from external validation or external feedback, can you come back into your center and just ask, was that aligned? Was I truthful? Was that most honest? Was that most integrity in most, my most aligned version? That's all you need to align with right now. Allow everything else to shake itself out. Allow people to come and go, to be either magnetically drawn to you or magnetically repulsed. And just let there be a natural selection, a natural shifting and moving. And because we're going to be more and more as this year progresses, coalescing our tribal, like, when you think about a human and it's like, it starts out as an egg and a sperm and they come together and then this magical alchemy happens and it starts to split and then it splits and it splits and it splits. And then it's like somehow the cells just know, like, oh, I'm a heart cell, and all the heart cells become heart cells and create a heart, and they don't misunderstand themselves to be lung cells or gut cells or whatever. As a species, I feel like we're being called into the same kind of alchemy of like aligning and understanding what kind of cell are you, and just letting yourself just be so much that, and allow that to attract other like-minded cells, like-shaped cells, like whatever that energy is, whatever it is. And as much as there might be this like Mars action, like the Knight of Swords wants to like just fucking go and do it, it's like just make sure you check in first. You can take quick action. There's nothing wrong with that, but align. Don't be reactive. Be responsive. And to be responsive, it requires a moment to take from the first card of just pausing and like be that hanged man for a minute and just take a pause and realize that you may have to let go of some ideas or some concepts so that you can more fully embrace the bigger one, the more worthy one, the one that's going to feel more satisfying. Okay. If you want a deep dive, you know where to find me. There is a link, a pinned comment with a link to my calendar, also in the description of the video. Same thing. If you find value in these and you want to toss me a tip, that would be amazing. I would absolutely appreciate that. There's a link to my email in there too. If you wanted to do that, you're always welcome. It's like $5, $20, whatever. It's such a beautiful act of reciprocity. And I'm just always so grateful for when those do roll in. And if non-monetarily, just share the video or comment, like, contribute something in some way energetically. It's so great. It's so appreciated. And it really does have an impact, truly. Okay, Seven of Wands. This is, oops, this is our third card. It's reversed. You can, I'm sort of panicking and I can hear my dog getting into something in the background there. But Seven of Wands, this is like ignore the haters. When it's reversed, can you put your defenses down? Maybe there's a me against the world attitude that you've been holding. And if this is your card, it's like asking you to like let that go. It's not against the world. It's what are you for? Rather than being focused on what you're against or what you're not about, allow that to be the thing that informs you and points towards what you do want. So I'm against pedophiles, let's say. Okay, well, this is good. This is valid. But can you alchemize that into saying, I'm for a safe place for all children? You see how that, instead of pushing against something, it's using that as the catalyst to show you what you're for and what you can pour your energy towards. We are so all this Aries energy, but just collectively, evolutionarily, we are needing to let go of resisting and pushing and fighting and like against what we don't want, and instead like turning and putting all of our resources towards what we do want. And this just feels like, feel into that. I'm going to resist what I don't want, or I'm going to like pour my resources like there's into what I do. There's just this expansive, opened, like it's just so much fuller and full of life and possibility and openness. There's a liberation in this feeling as opposed to this constricted, I'm against this, I don't want that feeling. Right? It's not about pretending you don't want it. It's about elevating it into the thing that you do. So if this was your card, this Seven of Wands reversed is asking, is there somewhere you're being defensive or expecting to be pushed against? And can you turn your point of view towards what you want? Lower your guard and relax a little bit. Okay, final nugget of love here in this very short and sweet video. What do we got today? In a world of crazy chaos, where it feels like everything is moving so fast, where there's so much war and strife and the news feed is just full of so much horrible yuckiness, come home to the self. Come home to what's true for you, what's aligned for you, to using your own inner metric system to help you identify where you are in time and space to help you know if you're doing good, if you're on path, has nothing to do with other people's feedback and everything to do with, am I aligned? Did what I say, was that in alignment with me? Like, was that really my deepest truth? Was that the most honest expression? Even though I might have come off like maybe the feedback is people didn't like it, or it was too loud or too soft, or it was too direct or not direct enough. But was it exactly what felt most true for you? Let that be your guiding force. Let your own alignment be the North Star and the guiding light that you use to align with and discern if you are on the right path for yourself. This is about becoming your own guru, GURU, right? This is about really honing your own ability to connect with what feels aligned for you and to have the courage to act on that. And if you'd like some support towards that end, because this is my jam, this is absolutely the life I've been living, my own, you know, modeling of this. And of course, like we're all human, we don't get it right all the time. And I think to expect that is ridiculous. So it's not about getting it right all the time, but it's like align, 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 fall down, align, fall down, align. But making that the goal, if you'd like some help with that, it is my pleasure always to provide that in the containers that we explore when we do your full chart or if we just do a card reading. It's a platform to do coaching, really, and a bunch of self awareness, self development, and it's like getting to look at yourself in a mirror that's written in the stars. So that's something you'd like to do. I'd love to explore that with you. You know where to find me. I hope you have a beautiful week. We're going to wrap this up as the chaos begins to ensue behind me. I hope that you have a fantastic day and know that before long, I will see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.